Hey guys, it is Wednesday. I'm coming at you with another devotional for this Wednesday. We are out this week, unfortunately. Hopefully we will be back into service next week. But until then, I wanted to bring you guys a short little devotional. Something I was thinking about on my way up here from Knoxville. We're still in Cleveland, so we're moving up here to Knoxville hopefully next week, and that'll be great. But as I was driving up here, I was thinking about an illustration that I heard one time in a sermon, and it's always kind of stuck with me. So if you're watching, you know who you are. But I wanted to reiterate it a little bit. He gave this analogy of life is kind of like a highway, and you're on your way to your destination. Especially in this Christian life, you're on your way to your destination. You're trying to pursue God. You're going that direction, right? And then you have I don't know what they're called, the little rail things, the things that make your car fart. They make noise when you go over them to let you know. It's like a warning sign before you hit the guardrail. So you have your yellow line, your warning sign, and your guardrail, right? And so when they're driving down the road, we're on our destination. Some people like to see how far they can push it, right? They like to see how far they can go before hitting the guardrail. Some people like to go past the line a little bit, they like to go past the line and ride that line because that's as far as they can get. They're comfortable with that there. But you have dangers there. You have debris from the road, things that can pop your tire and all of that stuff. And then you go a little bit, and some people like to ride on the noisy part, the little grooved part there. And they like to ride, and it's awfully annoying. And it gives you kind of anxiety, right? Before they can go off to the guardrail. And so you have these checks and balances before you go off and veer off into the road. And we live our life like that, right? There's these things that we know we shouldn't do, and we know we shouldn't get into, but we don't do that thing per se, but we're riding on the little grooved part there, right? It's stressful, it's anxiety. So you might think that your tire is gonna fall off or something like that. It's gonna pop your tire or whatever. Or they run a little bit past the warning line and can veer off into the guardrail at any time because you've got debris over there on that side. And we like to see how close we can get to the guardrail without actually hitting the guardrail. We try to ignore the warning signs of all of this stuff that comes our way, but those are there as a deterrent to let you know that, hey, there's a guardrail over here. This is the side of the road, and you probably shouldn't be going off on that edge. So I guess part of this little devotional here, the moral of the story, when you're driving through life, when you're driving that highway, when you're on your way to your destination, we don't try to tease. We follow these warning signs, and there's a number of barriers between us and the guardrail to warn us that, hey, this is the end of the road. There's a way we drive between the lines, and sometimes we have to find our way, drive around a little bit. But we have to stay within those lines to be safe and to keep ourselves safe. So that's our devotional we have for you. We love you. We hope to see you next week. We can't wait to see you. We miss you all. Peace out.